December 29th, 30th, and 31st, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Astrology Answers brings you Debra Silverman to talk to you about astrology. This is very compatible. The sun's in Capricorn and the moon's in Virgo. Oh my God, do we have Earth? We have practicality. We have the practical goal about figuring out what we're going to do after Christmas before the New Year's. We're going to clean the house a little bit. We're going to get our goals straight. We're going to make sure we're feeling really organized. We're going to clean the car out. We're going to make sure that the closets are clean. There's a novel idea. I would take some time if I were you with this much Earth. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 planets in Earth, and it's a real chance to feel your body. You know, after Christmas, whoop, and then comes the New Year's and we drink, we party, and then comes the resolutions, what you're going to think about. And Capricorn's whole thing in this lifetime is to make sure they're refined and they're pure and their integrity's clean. Capricorn can go one of two ways. They're either crooks. I shouldn't talk about my dad, but he was in the Jewish mafia. Shh, don't tell. So he had this quality of believing that he thought what he was doing was right. He was Robin Hood. So he stole from the rich and gave to the poor. And that was part of his Capricorns really justify that anything goes. It's Mao Zedong and it's Stalin who said the ends justify the means. Can you see how my dad went there? But the truth was, I've said this so many times, you cannot judge a book by its cover. Just because someone's a crook, you can look into the eyes of a homeless person and see one of the richest people you've ever seen. That's Capricorn wisdom. Nothing is what it appears. So with the moon in Virgo and the sun in Capricorn, and it's so grounded right now, you want to have your integrity be in check according to you. Great question. Here comes the new year. You're going to think about your resolutions and what's going to be important to you. And there's this much Earth in the chart. And with this Pluto in Capricorn and Sun in Capricorn, it's an intense time. It's not real comfortable, but it's definitely winter. And it's definitely time to really consider what's the definition of integrity for you. Everyone has a different one. I had a client call me the other day and she said, you know, I have this man that I text to all the time and I think I'm having an affair. And I was like, have you kissed him? No. Have you had sex with him? No. And I said, if he didn't have that plumbing, could he be a girlfriend you text to a lot? And she was like, yeah. How about he's your new best friend who you seem to have a really good writing relationship with, who you never see, and stop feeling guilty? And she was like, no, but it's wrong. I was like, take your integrity and realize the man's married, you're married, you are all in your head making up stories. And that's where integrity comes back. Now, maybe she was guilty. That would be up to her to decide. Because the nature of Capricorn and Earth people is they can justify anything with their integrity intact, which means you speak out loud, you talk about what's true, and that's where I come in. I help people say things they can't say to anybody else. So if you want a reading to define integrity and find out, was she having an affair with that man? Was he her friend? What was the level of the boundaries? And how much was their guilt? That's to be discovered only by you and you. You know when you're out of integrity. And with the New Year's coming up, it's a great opportunity to change the story. So, Debra Silverman, astrology.com. That's how you find me. Astrology Answers is how you get the big picture from all kinds of information. And my job is to say to you during this New Year's coming up, what is your integrity? Capricorn question, Moon in Virgo. How honest and refined are you? Is there anywhere in your world you feel things are unfinished? Because it's a great time right now to tidy things up and make a little bow. Thanks for listening.